Greetings, Commanders, it's Ryant1UM here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Gorgonite Devourers, our lithoid hive mind devouring swarm, who happens to also eat planets because we're very, very hungry boys, and we're very, very chunky boys. So in the last episode, we actually got through and finished our first war, and it was against the Tebrid Homologue. Now, the Tebrid Homologue was a machine intelligence of driven assimilators. You can tell that we're still purging them because we've got 57 homologs and 12 of the Tabir in our Empire's borders still, which is absolutely inflating our gigantic amount of alloy income in only the year 2255. So our income and our economy is quite nice, but before the episode started, I did a little bit of cleanup with our borders. Had to make sure that we didn't have as many of the star bases going because we were almost over our cap. And then I also cleaned up the borders over here because I don't know what empire this is. I don't know what fallen empire this is. So we need to make sure that if they're the xenophobic isolationists, that we don't have a border right next to them. So we would like to give have a little bit of room. There is a planet right here, size 15 Alpine World, and it was one that we actually took from the Tebrid Homologue. But another thing that I'm noticing is the large amount of wormholes and L gates in our space. It makes me very, very nervous to have all of that stuff around me, so we're going to try and not take as many of those systems anymore. But before the episode started, I went ahead and I'm going ahead and doing a bunch of different micromanagement on the planets, making sure that we've got everything that we want to go. We're starting to spam more research labs, we're starting to spam more high-level alloy foundries, as well as I decided to continue drone production on the planets that we took from the Tebrid Homologue, and we shall deal with the habitability bonuses or habitability problems, and I think we'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and go over what we're going to try in today's episode. So I went ahead and did a little bit of looking into our ship designer and everything like that. Went through and updated a few of the designs. We're now using the small plasma cannons and the auto cannons. Not using destroyers because we can get plenty of point defense from our cruisers. And then we've also got ourselves the battleships. Now, the battleships right now are just our DACA battleships. They just have tons and tons of the, the multi-cannons. So we'll just keep those on there for now, but let's go ahead and start unlocking proton launchers, because that's going to help us unlock the neutron launchers, which will then give us a much larger weapon to put on our new battleships. But yes, so I'm currently, actually, don't we have 3 fleets coming? Oh, hello. What do we have here? The consumption of Tebri. So what's the habitability? 100%. 60% for us. Okay. So we're probably going to take a bit of a penalty there. But we'll see whenever it ticks over. How much for this one? 60% on this one too. We can't terraform, unfortunately, as a terravore. Which does kind of suck. I would love to live on Gaia worlds. But we do want to make sure that if the pop-up pops up that says the L gate is going to be activated / somebody else is gunning for the L gate, we want to make sure we get there first. Federation Association Office. Oh crap, for the Rufari Commonwealth. They were our next target. Okay, let's see. Alright, they are pathetic to me. So once our fleet gets back here, we're going to want to go ahead and go to war with them and start devouring them, because we need to get them off of the galactic plane as soon as possible. We've also got tons of worlds that we can go ahead and use within our borders. And oh no, our first scientist has died. There we go. And let's see, what do we have in here? Aha, there we go, neutron launchers. Perfect, that's what I like to see. Okay, so the economy is taking a bit of a turn, but it's mainly because we're starting to purge off all of the pops, as well as some of the planets giving us a lot less mineral output and like energy output and everything like that. So we're gonna need to be careful. Yeah, the economy is beginning to tank just a bit. But we're just working on getting a bunch of this tech done, and then we're gonna go right back to war, and we'll start purging the Commonwealth. Now the Commonwealth, they are indeed pathetic to us, and we are going to be packing a bit more firepower in this war, if I'm not mistaken. Because, wait, wait a second. Bacterian Interstellar Confederacy made a protectorate out of the, okay, wait. Who are they? These guys down here. Oh, okay, they just vassalized them. Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. But yes, we are going to be packing a bit more. Because now we have a fleet of battleships as well. It's no wonder everyone's pathetic to us. Alright, but thankfully, the conquering of the tempered homolog gave us a whole bunch more resources in space. So we're going to go ahead and start exploiting a whole bunch of that stuff. Alright, so now we are in the process of upgrading our fleets to the new designs. And would you look at that, there's Titans. Wonderful. So once we unlock the Titans, then we're probably going to go into the Colossus project. Depending. I still haven't decided whether or not that's what I want. But we saved our economy by activating capacity overload and production targets. That way we can at least have an extra 20% a month, and it can give us, some short-term gains. The economy will turn right back around and we'll be totally fine. The only reason it's taken a turn is because we've overdeveloped our planets just a little bit, and we've built more specialty districts or specialty buildings rather than the actual districts. So there we got some more mining districts coming. So yeah, that's probably one of the main reasons why, if not the main reason why, our economy took a turn. But right now, I'm just making sure that I know where all of these wormholes go. And let's see, where does this one go? That one goes over there. Okay, so when we go to fight them, that'll just be a quick jump over there. And then where does the wormhole that's in our space go? Right here. This one goes up to... Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It goes all the way up to the top of there. Oh, but we have some interlopers in there. What do we got? Are they space amoebas? Yeah, they're space amoebas. Okay. So we could technically launch a two-pronged attack. Start one here in our neutron star, and then start another one right here. We could let the battleships come through here and sweep along the northern border and take out all of this territory and wrap around this way, while having our Corvette and cruiser fleet sweep up this way, taking out their core worlds, and then having the armies come in and wipe them out systematically. Now let's double check that we know they're not in any pacts or anything. Okay, they do have a defensive pact with the state of these guys down here, okay? Now tell me, how powerful are they compared to me? Pathetic. Okay, good to know. Very good to know. Although Too Pathetic might be able to make an equivalent, so we do need to be careful about fighting them together. But the fact that they're so far away from us right now, not a big deal. So once we have our fleets upgraded, let's see, how are we doing on that front? I think it's going to take a while to get all this stuff upgraded, so we're just going to go ahead and let it run. Yeah, it's going to take a bit. Okay, so this may have just thrown a wrench into my plan. The now Enlightened Monarchy made a defensive pact with these guys right here. Now, these guys are right here. They're fairly small. I believe they only have, what, one planet? 3 planets. What was their origin? Prosperous unification? So they've got to be wedged in between the two of them. So no, it was less of a threat than I thought it was. We should be fine to go after them, honestly. We should be fine. And if all else fails, we'll just status quo, and then we'll go from there and recuperate our losses. We are going to need to start taking care of our Empire Sprawl here soon. Not a huge deal right now, because we've really blown through a lot of the tech that we needed. But still, it would be kind of nice to have that, you know. Oh man, did they get powerful, or what? 14.1k fleet power with the Ravaging Swarm, which I believe is just made up of Corvettes, right? Yeah, that's our Corvette Swarm. And then this one is our... it's not our problem. This is our cruiser fleet. This was our battleship fleet. And look at that, we already... now we got it back, wonderful. Alright, so it looks like we're having some issues here on Tebri. Probably because we have a 65% habitability. So all we have is crime going on right now. We're growing pops here, right? Yeah. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's do that. And then let's prioritize hunter-seeker drones. That way that'll snuff out some of the crime. That'll be better that way. And there we go, nice. Got an extra 10% from our stuff. Alright, now that we're good to go with this, So, we're going to go ahead and send the Ravaging Swarm there with the cruisers. And then we're going to go ahead and send them there. And so that nothing else can happen, go to the Rufari Commonwealth, declare war, absorption, declare war. Alright, here we go, boys. Here we go, boys and girls, and everybody watching. How do we oh, I thought that was the basic firing computers. Let's see, anything else here? More food from crops, that'll be totally fine. Granted, yes, we are lithoid, so we don't need food, but it's good for energy. It's great for energy, actually. Oh, interesting. The Rufari Commonwealth declared the High Kingdom their rival. Huh, okay. So the defensive pact seems to kind of have angered both of them. We are going to need to be very careful about this wormhole system, though. We are building up our bastion inside of it, but at the same time, hello, habitats! At the same time, we're going to need to be watching that very, very carefully. Thankfully, I've actually installed a Starbase module that will let me know, hopefully, prior to it actually happening, that enemy fleet is on the way towards that system. Hopefully that'll actually happen the way it's supposed to work. Alright, we've made it. Let's start breaking them in. Let's start breaking their spirits, shall we? Alright, so their star bases are only... They're quite weak, honestly. They're quite weak. Hello, jump drive. That's pretty much going to guarantee we're going to get the Unbidden, but you know what? It's okay. I would rather fight the Unbidden than anything else. Because if we get the contingency, that's going to suck a fat one. Alright, go ahead and take those bad boys out right there. Alright, perfect. And let's start taking them out, shall we? Let's set them up and knock them down. Alright, we have a bigger fleet right here. What do we got? 4,000? Okay, if that's one of their biggest fleets, then that's A-okay with me. More hangar bays on the way. And listening post right there. Wonderful. Perfect, look at that. The deviant ringleader terminated on Tibri. Wonderful. It seems my strategy worked in just employing the enforcers rather than everybody else. Alright, so we're just going to take both of these guys. Honestly, if we can take all three empires out just like that, that would be awesome. How many people are we actually at war with? Just the Commonwealth. Okay, now wait a second. They had a defensive agreement. Oh, you know what probably happened? Yep, they did. They broke off their defense agreement because these guys allied together. Ha! That makes it easy for me. And see, it worked. Fleet detected. Where are they going? Alright, they're headed this way. Not a big deal. That is 4161. Totally fine with that. Because we could just start sending these guys down here. I told you it would be fun. Actually, I didn't say it would be fun. Just said it was going to probably be fairly easy to do this. But now that there's only one empire, we totally don't have to worry about anything. Shuttle just crashed on a primitive world. Oops. Like I care. Alright, so they got some cruisers, some destroyers, and some corvettes. Say hello to the ravenous swarm. Say goodbye to your ships. Doesn't matter if I lose them, because corvettes are expendable. And we didn't lose one ship. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Alright, how are we doing up here? Good. And then we'll have them come right back up that way, and then continue to wipe out that arm right there. The only problem I have with playing such a violent species and like a hive mind or a fanatic purifier or something like that is I'm someone who likes to have like defined borders. I like to have defined borders, defined entry points, defined exit points, everything like that. So when you get into these wars and your entry points and exit points get thrown all over the place, and you got random wormholes here and freaking random L-gates here, it gets kind of messy, honestly. And I don't like that, because as someone who really, really likes to have neat borders, it's not really a thing to do. So I just kind of have to turn that part of my brain off, because I hate it. Oh, look at that. Those Strikecraft are tearing them apart. Oh, I love Strikecraft so much. There we go. Even more alloys, please. Okay, economy is back under control. I feel much better about this. Granted, we still have the plus 20% to our minerals and energy, but still, we're much better than we were last time. We're much better than we were at the beginning, so all of our bastions are now beginning... Hello. now getting up and running. Oh, it's in this system. What do we got? Oh, it's the scavenger bot. Cool. I've only ever fought that like once or twice, I think. Cool. But yeah, we're just blowing through tech right now, honestly. We're almost up to 2k tech. That's really good. Especially for, you know, how I play. Corps of Engineers, thank you. There we go. Oh, now where are you? Where are you? Oh my god, it's such a good thing I got rid of those borders. Holy fuck, I had no idea that they were the xenophobic isolationists, but thank god I had this board. I had a system like right here or something like that. Yeah, no, that would have been very, very bad. Hello there, Fallen Empire. 106, 587. Okay, so they're not the most powerful, that's for sure. That's good though. We'll take it. We just can't let them wake up. And if there's another Fallen Empire in this galaxy, which I think there probably is, we need to be careful. Okay, good. Oh, thank God I did not keep that border there. Holy crap. Alright, but things are going honestly quite well. We'll get our military in here soon. They'll start wiping stuff out. Looks like we have yet another wormhole right there. In fact, where is our army? Right there. Alright, let's just go ahead and pull them over to the Elderac system. We'll let them sit there just for now. Okay, they're looking quite small now. We've almost taken every single starbase that they've gotten. And then once we have all their starbases, we can just start landing armies and we'll be good to go. Not really a big deal. And then there's the kinetic artillery. Wonderful. Almost done with synchronicity, which is awesome. More leader lifespan, please. Where exactly do we have a station? Okay, I hear you, computer. Aha, right there. I can hear you. Okay. You want to stop saying station under attack? Okay, I get it. I see it. Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you for the information. My goodness, you're very helpful today. My gosh. Alright, it's all good though. We'll just take them out. Oh, great. Stellar Alliance voted to form a federation. And who all is in said Stellar Alliance? Oh, these two. Okay. Well, that's not that big of a deal. I'll take them down easy. Now, see, if they would have joined the other federation that's in the galaxy, yeah, that probably would have been a bit more of an issue, because that would have been a mega federation, and that's no fun to have to deal with. Four frickin' empires in the same federation. Alright, good. So we're taking these guys out left, right, and center. Nice. Oh, there was another empire right down there. That's good. More food to eat. Wonderful. Alright, so yeah, we're just kind of taking all of their planets. Honestly, they're not putting up any fight, well, because they can't. And we're just getting all the rest of these techs done. Soon we'll be on the repeatables. And with any luck, we'll be against the Unbidden. I know it's kind of weird to want the Unbidden, but I think they're the easiest out of all of the crises. Contingency being the hardest, I would say. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll just start demolishing all of this stuff that we come across. What do we got here? 100% for us. That's perfect. Can I replace that? No, but I can repair it. I can replace this with a cloning vat. How many peeps we got on this planet? 8 people. Okay, that's not too bad. And they give unity or society research and food. Okay, that's totally fine. I mean, we don't really need the food all that much, but I suppose it's nice to have. So I did actually find another system right here with a wormhole in it, but the scavenger bot is kind of blocking the way. Also, holy shit, what happened to our energy? Nope, don't upgrade that, please. Get that out of there. Downgrade that. Good lord, we were just leeching so much energy. There we go, energy's back. That's what we like to see. And I went ahead and decided that if I liked corvettes and I liked cruisers and I liked battleships, why not just make gigantic fleets out of all three? So we went ahead and kind of, I don't know, maxed out our fleet capacity type stuff. The command limit, I should say. And right now we're just reinforcing the corvette swarm right now. So let's see, where are you at? You're going back home, right? Yes, they are. Perfect. So yeah, we're just reinforcing the corvette swarm right now. We're going to give them a nice big upgrade here soon, as will the battleships get one too. But we maxed out our alloys, so I was like, well shit, what the hell am I going to do? I could build habitats, but honestly, not really in the mood of looking for habitats. We might start building them eventually. But as of right now, we just don't need it. We've got all the room we need on the planets, and we have more planets that we can colonize. So, no need to look for anywhere else to live. But let's see, what do we got here? There we go. Okay, now that's a bit weird. How am I selling slaves on the market? I'm a hive mind. I can't even access the slave market. Okay. I mean, sure. I don't know if we're being sold on the market. I don't think we are, though. I think it says that we're selling them on the market. I have no idea. I mean, look at that. We're just keep selling. We'll keep getting money for them, so that's fine. I don't care. Don't exactly know how that's working, but seems like a little bit of a bug. I'll take it, though. Free money. Alright, so this war is drawing to a close, wonderfully. It's going to be tied up nice in a little bow. And, yeah, all of this stuff is going really, really well. I almost do kind of wish that these guys were still in a defensive pack, because then we could take both of them out at the same time, but, well, unfortunately, no. Can't do that today, but that's okay. We'll get them in the next episode, most likely. Because there's only so much war you can do in one episode, you know what I'm saying? Oh god, don't build all those, please. Okay, we really need to decide what the hell we're doing with these Ascension perks, because now I have 3 of them. So let's see. We're probably going to want to go ahead and have Defender of the Galaxy and Galactic Contender, which leaves us with 2 more slots. So we could take Galactic Wonders, which would give us the Matter Decompressor, Dyson Sphere, and Ring World. And then we could also take the Colossus Project. However, do we want the Colossus Project? Because we invade all the worlds that we take over, and we purge them, and it gives us a whole bunch of stuff. It would almost be kind of a waste to get the Colossus, wouldn't it? As a species that already purges things, we don't need to purge them even more with a Colossus. So why don't we do this? We're gonna do Defender of the Galaxy. And then Galactic Contender, Master Builders, Galactic Wonders. That's what we'll do. And so it begins. The Mega Federation grows. Polarian Alliance, Enlightened Kingdom of Winning is what I'm going to call them. And then those things. The ZSC. Wonderful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. You just love to see it, don't you? Aliens working together. Filthy Xenos. Okay. So they are pretty much wiped out. We now own a gigantic portion of the galaxy, which is pretty awesome. The Commonwealth has just this one system left, and we will begin purging momentarily. It's a decent-sized world, size 24. Hell yeah. Go ahead, yeah, build me a new city district, please. I'll be demolishing it anyways. Who are these? Oh, the Curators. Wonderful. Hello, Prey. Man, I wish that I could use the freaking Curators and the, Artisans as a hive mind, but I know you can't. It would be kind of silly if you could. But once this planet is taken, the Commonwealth will now be gone from the galaxy. And you can see that our purge list has gotten a bit longer. We are purging the Rufari, the Just Cans, the Homologs still. And then we're also growing more Gorgonites across the galaxy. Hello, Mega Engineering. Wonderful. These excess alloys have to go somewhere. You know your economy is doing quite well when you have too many alloys to spend. Granted, 116 alloys a month, and we're still purging, so it's still coming from those guys, the robots. Not the greatest amount of income, but, you know, we'll take it. 3, 2, 1, done. The end of the Rufari Commonwealth is at hand. So, and with that, we won the war. Pretty good. Let's build that there, and let's build this here. And then we'll go ahead and plop down ourselves an energy grid and a city district. How's that? Perfect. So we're going to go on habitability on that front. Borders. Oh god, I hate this song. Hang on. No more. I hate the March of Prophets. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bombastic. Alright, let's see. Let's see about filling in some of these holes that we've got over here. Get these systems surveyed. And our one spot right here, our one little choke point is right here. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that. And then off camera, I'll just start downgrading a whole bunch of these things. And, you know, I'll start now and everything like that. However, with that and with the end of the war, I think we're going to go ahead and end off today's episode right there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode as much as I did. We went to war yet again, and were successful yet again. Shocker. When you've got 40,000 fleet power worth of freaking corvettes, it's kind of hard not to succeed. But you know what they say. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. So hopefully we don't get too arrogant. But okay. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Let me know if you guys are excited for more Stellaris Console Edition down there in the comment section. And until next time, this is Commander Ryan1UM signing off.